Okay, for this class you want to have your chair handy, a wall, and your little ball. So, you're going to begin in a tall kneeling position facing your chair. You can put it up against a wall to keep it from rolling and rotating. So have that chair out ahead of you and walk your knees back until you can fold in half here at your hips. And make sure you're not falling into your arms here. You want to stay lifted up and strong, pressing down into the hands, lifting the head up in line with the spine. Chin is drawing back towards the throat. And as you inhale, you're inhaling and opening up behind your left ribs. And exhale, let the right ribs melt down towards the mat. And inhale again, out and back, into the left ribs. And out and forward into the right ribs without rotating the hips. And exhale. Just one more time, inhaling out and back. And out and forward. And exhale. Belly button lifts up towards the spine. Nice job. Go ahead and come out of that. And you're going to have a seat on your chair. I'm going to turn to the side. So bring your feet out pretty wide here, and you're going to be pressing down into your right hip. Okay, so just make sure that your hips are even in your seat. Your elbows come down onto your legs, knuckles are reaching forward. And you're going to press down into the elbows and just slightly draw them back towards the hips without really moving, just to elongate through the spine. And I want you to inhale out and back behind the left ribs. And exhale, let the right ribs melt down towards the floor. Lengthen through the back of the neck. And inhale again, out and back, out and forward into the right ribs. And exhale, try to lengthen a little bit further. Now I want you to maintain this nice alignment. You're going to reach your right arm overhead, pulling back through the belly button, out through the top of the head. And bring it back down, inhaling. And exhale. Reach the left arm overhead without pushing the left ribs forward, without tucking the hips under either. Good. And lengthen and reach and switch. We're working that upper back and the neck, so keep the chin pulled back towards the throat and switch again. And lower, and one more time each way. Reach it out. And back down and switch. And back down. Good. Go ahead and come out of that. Roll the shoulders out. And you're going to make your way onto your back. Bring your ball with you. So you're going to scoot nice and close so that your feet can go flat onto the wall. Okay, and you're going to bring the ball in between your inner thighs here. Hands are going to come, fingers wrap around the front of the ribs, thumbs wrap behind. I want you to inhale, out and back, into the left thumb. And exhale, let the ribs melt. And inhale, you're breathing out and back into the left thumb, out and forward into the right fingertips. And exhale. And again, inhaling. Good, one more time, inhale again. arms come down by your sides. And you're going to exhale, and I want you to extend your right leg straight up towards the ceiling, pressing in on that ball. And lower back down. And you're going to switch sides. Nothing else should really be moving in through the body. Staying nice and still. And inhale, lower. And exhale and lift. Inhale, lower. And exhale and lift. Dropping down through the belly button. Good, one more time each side. As you lift the right leg, try to drop down through the left ribs. Open through the collarbones. What's going on over there, Nico? And bring the foot back down. Good. Go ahead and hug the knees in. And rock side to side. Nice job. Okay, so you're going to come and lay onto your left side. Left knee is bent. Right leg is going to go straight out from the hip. Okay, your toes and your knee are pointing forward. Your bottom ribs are staying down into the floor. Top arm is reaching straight up from the shoulder. And you're just going to roll that ball up the wall a little bit. And roll it back down. Make sure you have enough space to actually move the leg. And roll it up so you're creasing at the side of the hip. Trying to find a deep connection with those hip abductors. Drop the chin down. So you're zipping up through the front line of the pelvis here. Two more. And last time, now you're going to roll that ball slightly back behind you. You're on the ball of the foot. And roll it up and down. Same idea. Connecting a little bit more now to that smile line at the base of the glute and where the hamstring connect. Lift and lower. Good, drop the chin down. And we'll do two more. And last time, ooh, nice job. And lower that leg down. That one gets me. Oof. Okay, now we'll do your other side. So you're going to lay down onto the right side. Left foot is against the ball. And you're keeping your right ribs lifted away from the floor, reaching that left arm overhead. And lift the leg up and down. So a little movement here. Trying not to shorten the top side of the waist. And lift and lower. Two more. Try not to drop down through those bottom ribs. Good. Now you're going to roll that ball slightly back behind you. And need the other foot to help. Okay. So now you're on the ball of the foot and still lifting and lowering. And lift and lower. Trying not to push your ribs forward. Still zipping up through the front of the pelvis. Reaching out through the top of the head. Good. Two more. And last time, whew, lower that leg down. Tap it out. Good. Okay. Last thing, ball between the knees. And you're down on your elbows. Elbows are under the shoulders. Knees are under the hips. You're squeezing in slightly on that ball, toes tuck under. Before you move or lift the knees, you're going to inhale out and back into the left ribs. And then on your exhale, you're going to lift the knees to a hover without dropping down through the ribs, pulling up through the belly button. And inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. And inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. Still opening up behind the left ribs, letting the right ribs melt towards the mat, squeezing in on that ball, keeping the hips level. And last time, exhale and hold. And inhale, lower, good. Untuck the toes and you can sit the hips back.